now is pulling me in. Meet me at midnight. Oh yeah, oh yeah. If you're ready to get down, bring your friends. Meet me at midnight. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Down on your knees, you're begging, please, you want it. My love's like fire, yeah, it'll leave you burning. Down on your knees, you're begging, please, you want it. My love's so sweet, sweeter. If you think that you got it, hands up, put your money where your mouth is. If you think that you got it, hands up, put your money where your mouth is. It's like we're magnetic, you're pulling me in. I'll never forget this. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Young and we're ready, so don't be afraid. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Down on your knees, you're begging, please, you want it. My love's like fire, it'll leave you burning. Down on your knees, you're begging, please, you want it. My love's so sweet, sweeter. If you think that you got it, hands up, put your money where your mouth is. If you think that you got it, hands up, put your money where your mouth is. If you think that you got it, hands up, put your money where your mouth is. If you think that you got it, hands up, put your money where your mouth is. If you think that you got it, don't stop. Hands up, put your money where your mouth is, boy. If you think that you got it, don't stop. Hands up, put your money where your mouth is, boy. If you think that you got it, hands up, put your money where your mouth is. If you think that you got it, hands up, put your money where your mouth is. If you think that you got it, hands up, put your money where your mouth is. If you think that you got it, hands up, put your money where your mouth is. Are you feeling the same way I do? Are you thinking about me? Are you thinking about me? I'm having a hard time not doing anything other than thinking about you. So are you thinking about me? 'Cause I've been thinking about you. I've been thinking about you. I've been thinking about you. 'Cause I've been thinking about you.
Oh, the timing of that song. Hold on, we got that to go way. Dang it, I got to work on getting that to go away fully. I don't know. We got to work on that. Bye. We got to work on that transition. Hello, everybody. How are you today? I'm working on my production a little bit more. Keep working on it a little bit. Again, look, can I just share my screen with you right now? Let me show you all of the chaos on my second monitor. This is why I need another monitor. Would you look at this? This is ridiculous. I've got my wavelength operations. I've got Canva up because I'm going to be showing you guys something super fun in Canva. I got my OBS over here so I can toggle between those views. So like Camlink behind the scenes, right? And then we got the Canon. Now the reason why these are the way they are and I have to have those eyeballs is because essentially the way I have my setup and I have that transparent countdown timer, I still have to have OBS open. I can't use my Stream Deck because I'm literally inside here. So this is where I am. Hold on. That's going to be ridiculous. Okay. Watch the little screen over here. Watch me on my main webcam, right? So we go dance party. I'm on my Stream Deck. But then in order for me to switch what you see, what we do here is I go in here and I say, turn off cam link. And because the Canon lava lamp cam is the next one, I just turn the eyeball back on. And if I want to go behind the scenes, then I go over here. That's why I got to have OBS open. I'm sharing this with you because everybody always wants to know. They're like, well, why don't you just use the Stream Deck to control those little things in OBS? Because I'm hacking through this thing, man. I'm hacking through this thing, right? So there's the behind the scenes. I know Future Cars Made of Life really likes to see that stuff. Which is super fun. So yes, I like showing you those things. Close the music tab. I can close that now. I have it minimized, but I also like to keep it open if I need to switch songs. It's up right now, but yes, I could totally close that. And, so John Pullum's here. Hello, John. You didn't miss much. We just got started with we got going. The thing you missed is new music. I had some new music today, so did some new music. Don Moody says, looks like my screen. Hilarious, literally. So yeah. Okay, so here's the deal. Let me get this out of here. Remove that. Minimize that, just like Future Cars Made of Life suggested. Get that ready because we're going to talk about some Canva stuff today. But first, let me say hi to you guys. Got to say hello to everybody. What is up? But before I do that, as usual, this broadcast is powered by StreamYard. That's the application I'm using. Is how I'm displaying comments, displaying those banners, all the fun stuff, right? And if you want to try out StreamYard, which I will tell you there's some fun stuff coming with StreamYard, but if you want to try the professional plan, I can get you a 14-day free trial. All you got to do is go to StreamYard, melaniediane.com/StreamYard, and you can enroll right there and get your 14-day free trial to play around with StreamYard. So I always like to start out and let everybody know, yep, exactly. The Ducks, definitely the Ducks. Well, hello, Sammy Superstar. Glad that you're here today. It's always fun having my friends here. Tyreek Mel is here, or Tyreek Mel. Typical Tyreek is also here. I love seeing the same people. I like seeing the same people showing up week after week, which is also why it's kind of comical that I freaked everybody out because, yes, I was live. I was supposed to be live yesterday. Today's Wednesday. Normally I'm live on Tuesdays, right? I had a last minute thing I had to switch up. I did say we did talk about this earlier in the summer. We talked about how do you keep going in the summer? And sometimes that means you got to just make a quick switch. You got to tweak some things up. And that's exactly what I had to do yesterday. So I apologize if any of you were totally bummed that it wasn't live yesterday, but I did need to reschedule to today at the last minute. So here we are. It's Wednesday at 2:00, right? But I'm here. And definitely wanted to check you, say hi to you guys, let you guys know we're still going to stick with the Tuesday schedule for now. I will say it could change because I don't know if you guys have noticed, but Mark Zuckerberg's been testing. He's been doing his beta of his Facebook audio rooms. And so he's been doing these audio rooms on Tuesdays. Like the first one he did was at 1. I guarantee he's beta testing. He did one at like 1 o'clock, and then he did a couple at 1:30, and then yesterday he did one at 2. So he is sneaking into my territory a little bit there on the things. I would like to tune into those audio rooms, and I think you should too, because it's a great way to learn about what's going on. Some of those rooms may not be anything that we really want, but that's okay. Oh my gosh, you guys are so awesome. Okay, so here's we got a lot of fun stuff going on. I am going to talk to you guys until I'm reading guys' comments. You guys are hilarious. Okay, the CK is like, I was totally thrown off today. Seriously, sister. Like, I'm like not even sure what day it is most of the time in the summer. My schedule's all out of whack and it's kind of a hot mess. So anyways, that's what's going on, right? Okay, so here's the deal. Today, obviously it's live Q&A, and ask me whatever you guys want. I would love for you to ask me questions in today's stream. So all you got to do is post a Q in front of your question. So we are definitely going to do live Q&A. But before we get going into that, so start posting your questions now. I see we got a couple questions already. Fantastic. Put a Q in front of those questions. It makes it easy for me to go find it, grab it, and answer it. But now, inside of our Facebook group, DIY Marketing with Melanie, Mr. James Hicks posted in the group this morning, and he actually said, have you all seen this new feature inside Canva? And I was really excited that he posted this because this is a new thing that came out that Canva released to all users. I believe all users. It could be a Canva Pro feature. I am not sure. So if you're on Canva free and you do not see this, this could be a pro feature. But it's basically you can do screen recordings. And so I loved that he posted this because, to be honest with you, I wasn't totally sure if this had gone live yet. I am a certified Canva creative, and I knew this was coming because as a certified Canva creative, we get access sometimes to features early. We also hear about features before they're released. We had to like sign an NDA and everything. So I knew this was coming. I just didn't know if it was released to the masses just yet. Let me move my microphone. It's like seriously kind of not where I want it to be. Now it's going to move because I'm on the blue compass and it has a mind of its own sometimes. Okay. All right. So I'm going to show you guys this feature. But before, if you're not in the Facebook group, join us. That's where we hang out. We have lots of fun. So just go search DIY Marketing with Melanie and it will show up. Answer the questions. If you don't answer the questions, I will not let you in because I don't just let anyone in the group. I like to make it a safe, awesome community. I want it to be good. So, all right. I don't think Mark Zuckerberg gives two crapolas about my schedule. I'm just saying a little frustrated that it's not happening. It's just, I can't be conflicting with Mark Zuckerberg's stuff. So as long as that doesn't get crazy, we're going to stick with Tuesdays at 2. So, yeah, you guys are totally, this is actually funny. So my podcast, you guys, I haven't released a podcast episode in way too long. It is happening. I promise. It is literally happening. I've been in production this week, getting some stuff ready. There will be an episode released this week. I promise. And then next week too. We're getting back to it. But it is kind of funny because a lot of people have been posting about the podcast lately, which I love. It's fantastic. And it makes me feel grateful that y'all like the podcast, even though I haven't released a freaking podcast episode in forever. I can't wait to release one so I can put this overlay up. This will be super fun. That will go up when there's a new one. But for now, I'm still working. I'm in production on a few things. And Future Cars Married Life is right. Like everybody's been posting about my podcast, which maybe it's just the way it's working right now. It's supposed to be that way, right? Okay, let me, I also wanted to point out something. Peter is hilarious. You're more important than Zook. Peter, I don't know how you are a night owl. Peter's in Australia. It's like 4 a.m. there. And he's usually tunes in. And I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you do it, man. Maybe you're just like one of those night owl people. So okay, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to show you. Let me see. Let me see if I can do this. Okay. Yes, this is actually pretty funny. Is that right? Did it work? I don't think it worked. Hold on. Yeah. Yep. Okay. All right. So I had to check something. Okay, here we go. All right, here's what we're going to change. We're going to check on. It is good to refresh our memory about old news. That's a good point. I love it. All right, so here's the feature that we want to talk about. So I'm going to share my screen. You're going to love this. So, okay. Well, first of all, let me do this. Hold on. I will show you what James posted first so that you guys can see this, because that's where this started. I thought, what a perfect day to show everybody this feature and talk about ways you might want to use it. So, oh, Jennifer is also pointing out new things. Whoa, look at that. Oh my gosh, I can't even handle that right now. Jennifer posted something, a screenshot she saw too. Facebook has been rolling out new changes lately, which is awesome. Okay, let me get here. There's my live feed. Oh, Tara's here. Hey, Tara, I think that you need to refresh. I just saw that it was you that said hello, but right now this is what I see. Hold on. Let me get there. Okay, I'm not going to be able to get there. Maybe not. I don't know. But Tara Lampert's here from Alaska. Hello, Tara. I haven't seen you for a while. So refresh. Tara, do the whole fun refreshy thing. You got to go to, StreamYard.com/Facebook when you're in the group so I can see you all. Okay, so let me show you what James posted. Share screen. All right, this is what he posted. He's like, Canva, new feature. When you go to upload media, do you see this button right here? Record yourself. Oh, yeah. So I'm actually going to show you this feature in Canva. And I literally recorded a video this morning, and I'm going to also use the awesome feature inside StreamYard where I can play a video. So Camille is asking, are you working on Ecamm Live? No, I'm a PC user. I do not use Ecamm. I use StreamYard. So everything I'm doing, I'm coming to you with StreamYard. I am using OBS virtual camera for this little box right here, but I'm sharing my screen. That's all being done inside of StreamYard. So let's show you what this is. So when you're in, let's just go to media, uploads, right? And when you go, you're going to see this record yourself button right here. Boom. And when you see this, so it's going to go wonky on me because all of my cameras are being used right now. This is actually something I'm getting ready to change. I'm literally getting ready to go buy another webcam so that I can hook it up and only use it for demos, because what happens is my computer, my webcams are being used by the stream right now, so I can't use them here. But essentially what happens is it's going to give you a screen that's going to allow you to record yourself on video. So let me show you what one of these videos looks like while I say, well, hello, Rizo Reacts. How are you? Oh, I love it. She said, I'm sipping on some tequila, enjoying the stream. Freaking love it. I absolutely love it. Okay, perfect. Robin says, very timely. It was one of your podcast episodes I listened to last night. Talked about sending voice or video messages. Yes, I'm really into that. In fact, I just was talking to Doug about this last night. I was telling him how I sent this video to a group of people about something. And I said, it's the modern day thank you note. It's a video. I just record a video instead and I send it via email using the Dub application. So, okay, now I'm telling you, this is so freaking cool. Okay, hold on. Let me get here. So I'm going to play a video that I recorded with it. So you guys tell me what you think of the quality of this video. Oh, hold on. I might need to, let me do this really fast because it'll echo if I don't. Got to follow my own advice. Always wear headphones when you're introducing other audio into your streams. The other thing that I did today, by the way, you guys, is I changed my lighting. I made some adjustments to the lighting, and I may make some tweaks to that while we're live. And I need to be a little higher in the frame. There we go. Stand up desk. Okay. Let me play this video for you guys. And you guys tell me what you think about this particular video and about the quality of this video. I literally recorded this 2 hours ago. Okay. Add. Well, I love that James decided to post the question in our DIY group about using the Canva. All right, first observation you might notice is the audio quality isn't great. That is actually because we're playing the video share with StreamYard right now. The bit rates and things are still being improved upon. So this audio quality of this isn't amazing, and that is because we're playing it through StreamYard. So yeah, just kind of FYI on that. Let's keep going. The feature about recording yourself. Now, I know that this has been in beta for quite a while. I'm a certified Canva creative, so I do hear about certain features before they go live to the public. I am excited they've made it public. I haven't used it yet, but here are a couple of observations I'm seeing right now. So I'm seeing that we can pause, which I just did. And then, okay, why is that feature important? I think I cover it, but I love the video's choppy. Okay, good to know. Good to know, Jennifer. Video's choppy coming through to you. You guys, I have fruit flies. I got to go get some apple cider vinegar. It's driving me crazy. So the video's choppy, Jennifer says. Interesting. That could absolutely be because it's playing through StreamYard. So we're going to do a dual test here. Let's keep going. You can resume your recording. This is a key feature because sometimes when you're recording something, you need to have a moment to just regather your thoughts. The other thing that I really like is that after you pause it, you can also restart. So let's say you get started and you don't love what's happening, you can pause it and restart. Then you can also have the selection to end it. Now, what I don't see, so I use Screencast-O-Matic to record myself when I record screencasts. One of the features I like about Screencast-O-Matic is I can create these pauses. So it creates these clips within the video, but then I can also, if I have a clip that I don't like, I can pause it and then I can do what's called truncate. And I can basically say, start that particular clip over. I don't see that feature inside the Canva screen recording, but what I'm curious now after I do this particular recording is to see the quality. Well, I love that James decided to, I think I ended the screen recording prior to it actually being done. I literally clicked it before I stopped talking. So that's what happened. So Jennifer says, in my experience, the StreamYard video share doesn't work great. I have better luck playing videos from a Chrome tab. That is absolutely a possibility. In fact, let's just test that really fast. So let's share my screen again. Post the question in our DIY group. Hello, pause video. Okay, that's not what I want to share. I want to share my screen instead. Okay, so again, this is something you can do. Why would you use this feature? You would use this feature to record YouTube videos, to record tutorial videos, to record course videos, all kinds of stuff, right? All kinds of stuff. Okay, let me see here. Let's put this person in timeout, block user, because that is clearly not somebody wanting to talk to us. Okay, so what Jennifer's talking about is you can actually go full screen and share that way. So, but we're just going to do it right here. I could do present standard. We don't want that. I just want to play it. Let's just play it. There is no sound because our sound is muted. No. Oh, because I have my thing muted. Okay, hold on. Gosh, you guys, everything's so complicated. Everything is so complicated. Browser volume is coming up. We're going to try that again. And then we will play. Do you hear anything? No, you do not. I don't know why it won't work. We'll try it out another time. But here's the deal. You can use this to record actual videos that you actually make for YouTube or whatnot. Or you can do these. There's other things coming. So the pause is really huge. And Jennifer's making a great point here. She says the pause feature is something cool that you can't do in a StreamYard record-only studio. But aside from that, are there advantages to using Canva over StreamYard for recording video? Quite frankly, yes. They're not the same. They're not apples to apples comparisons. Now, the other thing that I share audio with Chrome tab. Oh, I wasn't using it that way, but you're right. I think that might be part of it. We're not even going to worry about it. I'm going to test the audio quality later at another time, or the audio quality and the video quality to make sure it's not choppy. What would the advantages be? This is really cool. Now, when I'm done with this, I'm going to come back and answer all your guys' other questions too. So, but what are the advantages? The advantages would be I can record. So let's back up. What Jennifer's referring to is that StreamYard does come with a feature where you can record a video inside of the StreamYard studio that's not a live video. So you can literally do a video inside StreamYard and just do record only instead of streaming it outward. What would be an advantage to using StreamYard over something like Canva? Well, one advantage would be the whole feature of you get to pull banners in. So let's say I want to produce a video and I want to have a little more production value to it. I want to have some lower thirds, but I don't want to worry about doing it in post-production. I just want to record a video, do all this stuff, have the fun, and then actually Like just be done with it. Like click, click, click. I'm done. I don't have to do any post editing. The advantage would be logo up here. The other advantage would be adding other things that you might want to add. Maybe you want to record the video and this is what you want. You can do that all in StreamYard. Now, you can also do that in Canva, of course, because inside Canva, if we go back, right? Let me turn this off. I can add elements, right? I can add elements just like what you see. Watch. Simply add the element just like the one I just showed you and put it in here with some text. New podcast. This is super raw and ugly because we're just doing this for fun, right? Make that text white, make this transparent. Go up here to transparency and make it transparent. You can pretty much do the same thing if you want to add these elements in Canva. You could just record something in StreamYard and then upload it to Canva and do it that way too. The Canva video editing is fairly limited, but it's pretty fun, pretty cool. It's coming a long way. They are trying to absolutely do more with this. So the advantage, in my opinion, would be just it's simpler to do it right here, right inside the StreamYard app, have all these elements. However, I will tell you, not having that pause button is pretty significant. I use Screencast-O-Matic to do all of my stuff when it comes to recording those types of videos. But I like that I can pause it. I can truncate, I can go back and edit. I can edit as I go, basically. And for me, the ways that I create content and the way I create content, that's what I do. I do the exact same thing when I record podcast episodes. I will do my recording, and then if I flub something up, I just pause, I go back, I delete that little part, and then I start from where I left off. And that's how I create my podcast episodes. I edit as I go. I don't do a lot of editing because I just keep them nice and raw and real. And if I flub up a word or stutter or say I just leave it in there. It is what it is. I'm just having conversations with you. So I do think that there are definitely some pros and cons. I think Canva is going to provide you with a little bit more of a robust experience when it comes to this. But I do think that it is nice to just sometimes use one tool. So if StreamYard is your tool, you're definitely going to be able to create some record-only type of stuff. I do think that feature in StreamYard is a nice to have, but I don't know that it's a huge value add. And that's just my opinion. And you all know how much I love StreamYard. I think it's fantastic. I love the application. It's incredible. It has been a total game changer in how I market myself, and it makes everything fun. But I don't know that record-only feature is really a significant value add. It's just a nice to have. And that's kind of how I feel about it. So that's just my honest opinion. Okay, so you can sneeze like it when it was pollen season. You can sneeze like when it was pollen season. Totally true. I can pause, sneeze, and come back. I like to pause and gather my thoughts, change things up, add a slide, be ready to go with something else. So, but anyways, isn't that a super cool feature? That's pretty fun. They have other stuff in presentations where you're going to be able to do a slide and have your little face down in the window when you're doing a slide presentation as well. There's stuff coming. Canva's always evolving and always adding new things, which I personally love. So you guys, you want to do some live Q&A? Are you guys ready for Q&A time? I think we should do Q&A time. All right. I know I saw a comment. What do you guys think about that, by the way, with the whole Canva thing? Curious what your guys' thoughts are on that. So, whoops, let me go up. I saw that someone had a question about my Stream Deck, I think. I saw that question. Yada, yada, yada. Lava lamp cam, by the way, I'm still dialing that thing in. Let me go to it really quick. Here's the lava lamp cam. I'm dialing it. See, it looks really dark right there. I feel like it needs to be brighter. Do you guys think it needs to be brighter? I'm sort of feeling like it needs to be brighter, but I can kind of work on that later. I can figure that out later. Part of the reason why it's brighter is, to be honest with you, is because it literally is when you use the Canon webcam utility app, it does change the video quality. So, okay, here's the question. All right. Obviously, I can't pronounce that because that's not real. I mean, is that it could be Kali Jahaltif? I'm not sure. Can you share what Stream Deck that you used? I'm using the big one. I'm using the Stream Deck XL. So the big one, the really big Stream Deck right there. That's the one I'm using. So in case you wondered, that's the one. I've got my OBS controls over here. One thing I did come to realize, these are all my wavelength controls that I don't really use right now. And I was actually going in to change them. And one of the crazy things that was happening was that it kept crashing every time I would go to make an edit. So there is a Wavelink or a Stream Deck app that you can use to make edits to the buttons, right? And I'll pull it up so you guys can see it. It literally looks just like the Stream Deck. So let me pull it up here. Cam link. And then see, now I'm like I got to get my framing correct on my video here. I recently cropped it in a little bit, and I think that that's throwing me off. Okay, so here's the Stream Deck. The app. It literally looks just like the Stream Deck. So you to change a button. Okay, so if I wanted to change this artwork behind here, I can. That's what you do. You click on it. But every time I click on it, I'm not going to right now. Whenever I click on one of these, I realized it the other day that that's where it was crashing. Is anytime I click on one of the Wavelink buttons, the Stream Deck app crashes. So does the Stream Deck. So I'm like, okay, well, that's kind of weird. There's obviously some bugs there. So I don't know what's going on with that. But I was just glad that it wasn't like I had a bad Stream Deck because I had updated the software, had made all these changes. But I can change all these little icons and I can change the artwork even on them if I want to. I just kind of go here, set from file. It's really, really fun. But I was having all these problems with it. I was getting really disgruntled about it. But now it works just fine. So, but yeah, I'm using that just to control this, and I'm using it with OBS. So I'm using OBS controls. Yes. So Peter asks a great question. He says, can you use the deck to swap cameras in StreamYard? You cannot as of right now, emphasis, as of right now. I have been told over and over, and I just heard again today from StreamYard directly, they are continuing to work on the Stream Deck integration. They're on their way here. Okay. Addie's getting ready to have a play date. So that is coming for sure. That is coming. But right now, in the workaround that I'm using is I'm using OBS virtual camera to control this, right? That's how I have this thing that happens, this right here. And I have integrated Stream Deck with OBS. So I'm using my Stream Deck with OBS. That's it. Hopefully, that would be so awesome in the future. We'll be able to have some amazing Stream Deck options that will work directly with StreamYard, which is going to be awesome. I hope it does things like, display certain banners. I mean, I think it could be pretty awesome when we have that integration, but it's, from my understanding, they are working on it. So it's not done yet. Not done yet. Okay. Well, thank you, Mike. Mike says, nice color choices on the buttons. Thank you. I appreciate it. Those are actually, I made those in Canva. Let me show you what they actually look like really quick, because that's another fun thing. God, that was weird. Everything just flickered. I don't want to lose power. But seriously, I will tell you that inside Canva, you can do all these awesome things. In fact, did I put it in here? Oh my God, I have to show this to you guys. Yes, I'm going to do this. I'm going to upload something to StreamYard really quick. I want to show you guys something I just did. I totally forgot about this. Okay, I'm going to have to download it again from, here we go. All right, so let me share my screen. So this is Canva, right? This is an animation. This is built in. This is just built in. It's like done, right? It's already in there. This is this the one I did? I don't know. Hold on a second. Hold on. Let me double check this really fast. No, it was this one. Here we go. Okay. You all have seen my starting soon screen, right? This screen right here. You've seen this. I did this in Canva. Okay. So let's open up Canva now. Let's show you Canva. So literally right here, starting soon, be right back, blank. Okay. Now we can download this as a GIF file. We're going to download page 3. We're going to download it as a GIF right here. Okay. I'm going to download that, and we are going to, I think this is the one. The trick with these is the GIFs. To upload a GIF to StreamYard, I'm going to show you what I do with this in a second. To upload a GIF to StreamYard, it has to be 3 megabytes or less. And I think it technically has to be 2.99. It cannot be 3 megabytes. You can use these in overlays and you can use them in backgrounds, which most people don't realize you can do. So let's test. Make sure our size came out correct. Oh yeah, it's 2.89. Okay, so let's do this. I'm going to upload this to my background. And I'm going to show you guys what this can look like in your streams. So hold on a second. Let me minimize that. So let me show you really quick what I was talking about, my animated buttons on my Stream Deck. Again, I just did these in Canva. Super easy, right? These are just animations. So you go into Elements over here, and I went to graphics, and then you'll see there's gradient, there's stickers, like all these different things, right? And so you can find different different things to add into your stuff. These are just animated, like GIFs, all built into Canva. And so that's what that's what the buttons look like. These are my buttons on the background of the background of my actual Stream Deck. So I actually can show you really quick. I've shown this before. Here, you can actually see them animating. See them over there? I gotta scoot that back. How fun is that? So that's what my Stream Deck looks like. I'm gonna push the Cam Link button and come back to you with this. So I just made them in Canva. I'm telling you, Canva is awesome. You can do all kinds of things with it. Okay, let's get to the rest of your questions, because I saw some other ones that are pretty good. Let's see. Great question. So Jesse Lopez Outdoors says, does Canva allow you to bring in multiple people in like an interview style recording? Great point. So as of right now, no, definitely not. You cannot do that. It's basically just going to record just your webcam. That's it. You can't even like share screen or do anything like that. So that's actually a really good point that I did not make earlier when Jennifer was saying, what would be the benefit of using Canva over StreamYard's record only feature? You can share your screen with StreamYard. You can have multiple people on screen with you. You can do an interview. You can do a recording of an interview. You cannot do any of those things with the Canva recording feature right now. So that's a great point that you make there, Jesse, for sure. I missed that question earlier, so I apologize. Typical Tyreek says, it would be pretty cool if Facebook would give us a feature on Instagram where we can use third-party software to live stream. Yeah, so that is an Instagram limitation. They have not opened their API up to third-party streaming applications. And from what I understand, they don't have any plans to do that in the near future at all. Future Cars Made Alive. Why didn't you show on the Ask StreamYard show last week the method you did on adding cameras? I sang the method you did on your channel. I did, actually. So I did. What Future Cars Made Alive is referring to is every Wednesday, StreamYard has a show called Ask StreamYard. And it's where we take a typical question and we answer it. And right now, Kevin Colby and I kind of trade off on these. Today, we did it together, which was way fun. But last week, I talked about multiple cameras, using multiple cameras in StreamYard and the different ways that you can do it. I totally talked about the easiest way is actually have two webcams hooked up to your computer, open up StreamYard in a second browser, add that other webcam, and you can actually enter the studio twice. And that's the easiest way to do it, right? That's the easiest way to add. I totally did that. I talked about that. I also talked about what I currently do with OBS right now. So I did. Brett is here. Hello, Brett. I haven't seen you for so long, my friend. He agrees. Canva is the best. Lots of people use Canva. Okay, Peter says, as a total newbie, I find StreamYard a bit clunky. That way is having to switch between tabs and to do banners, etc. Yeah, you know what's interesting, Peter, is, there's a workaround for this. This is something that I'm like, ooh, if I want to be displaying a comment, but like, let's say right now I wanted to add a banner, but then I want to go back. I have to click on a different tab inside of that StreamYard branding stuff. One of the workarounds is what I just described. You could open up StreamYard again, even minimize it, and actually control your banners in that particular browser window while you are controlling comments in your main browser window. So that's actually a workaround that you could try as well, Peter. I do know that it's been asked multiple times. And StreamYard has said they are definitely considering it. I do not know if they're doing it, of having those controls in different places, but open on the main studio page for sure. Thank you. I appreciate that you like my GIF animations. Luis is here. Hello, Luis. Welcome. I was showing everybody, Luis, a couple of things in Canva. The record yourself feature that they've recently rolled out to everybody, which is really pretty cool. But now we're just kind of geeking out, and I'm answering whatever questions y'all have about anything. If I missed a question, if you see that I'm where I am in the comments and I have not asked a question that you posted earlier, do me a favor and just repost it. Put a Q in front of it and repost it. Chris says, have you used the StreamYard giveaway feature lately? I actually showcased that today on the Ask StreamYard show. I've not used it just yet. Recently, right? I've not used it recently. So, super fun feature that they have. What Chris is referring to is if we go to StreamYard.com, this is a StreamYard exclusive item. Hold on, let me remove something. There we go. So you're also getting, I will tell you, you are getting a slight preview. If you are on a business plan later, you're going to have an ability to have teams. That's why you see this. Yours will not have this part right here. You're only going to see broadcast and match text. But if I choose the broadcast, this one right here, and then I type in, if we did lava lamp, for example, we'll just do it. I've shown this before, but I'll show it again so that everybody knows what the heck she's talking about. Oh, John, thank you. I saw that question earlier and I missed it. So I'm glad you reposted that. I will answer that in a sec. And if you guys type in lava lamp, right? Like I just did there. So type in lava lamp for me, and then I will start collecting those and it will show. So we have 3 entries so far. Oh, that's funny. So we've got them already. See, yep, lava lamp, which 2 of them are mine. Thank you, Mike. Mike already did it. John's already done it. And then when you're done, you want to close that out. Then you just go draw, and it's going to draw. Oops, CK, and Jennifer, I think I clicked it before you. Oh no, it's pulling you in. So there you go. It's drawing you guys. And who's the fake winner? Robin is the fake winner. But what's cool about this thing is that it actually is showing us. Do you see how this is purple? It automatically pulls the branding in that I have, which is super awesome. Now, one thing I will point out is that Chris typed lava lamp. She didn't type hashtag lava lamp. So it does not pull that in. You have to match the text. The capitalization does not matter, but I do know spaces matter. So I know John Pullum and I discovered that not that long ago. So that's the giveaway tool that Chris was asking about. That I wanted to kind of point out to you guys. That's exclusive to StreamYard people. So again, if you want to use StreamYard, you don't actually have to be on a paid plan to use that giveaway tool. It's for everybody. So it's going to be super fun. Future Cards Man Life. I'm going to do a giveaway. I promise. We're going to start using this for some fun stuff. I'm not going to use it every week or every show, but I'm definitely going to start using it. But it's super cool. So yeah, so CK, maybe you hadn't seen that before. Sammy Superstar, maybe you hadn't either. It's awesome. I think it's fantastic. Okay, let me check out... Robin wins a fake lava lamp, right? Like, come on. Okay, let me go back up to John's question. I've gotten this question. It's been a while since I got this question. So John says, what color of paint is on your back wall? John Ryan was saying on his stream last night that gray is a popular color because it makes your lights show up better. I never knew that. So here's the key to this. The color on your wall is like mixing paints. So follow me here. If the back color was yellow, if my wall color was yellow and I shine a blue light on there, it is going to give it a greenish look. It does act like mixing paints. It's not going to be purely green or anything like that, but yellow and blue make green, right? So if I have a yellow painted wall and I shine a blue light on it, it's actually going to look probably like a pukey green. And so the color does matter, and gray is popular because gray is a neutral color that is popular just in general with home decor right now, but it's also a neutral color, meaning, let's say, taupe. Remember when taupe was really popular, and taupe still is popular. In fact, I think my mom's walls are taupe. So if you have a taupe wall, then it's going to have a little bit of that creamy color to it. Your blue that you shine on the wall is not going to come out as that true blue. And so gray and white are about as neutral as you can get when it comes to this. So that wall is gray. It is I would probably compare it to, it's a darker gray. I will say that it is a darker gray, but it's not too dark. The other thing that matters if you're using lights on your walls is the darkness. The darker the color, the more muted your color lights will be. They will not show up as vivid and as bright. The lighter your wall color, the more vivid and bright those colors will be. In fact, if you look inside of the cube here, this is a white piece of furniture, and that pink is very, very vivid, right? It's extremely vivid. If I take that same lamp and I point it on that back wall, it will not look like that. It will not be as vivid. So if you want really vivid, bright colors, you're going to need white. But if you think about it, what if all that was behind me? That's a lot of brightness. That's a lot, right? So I kind of like the gray. You can kind of see the shade. I mean, right over here, that's essentially the shade that it is. That's pretty much it. Like that's pretty much what it looks like. So this is definitely a good question because the color matters and the darkness matters. So don't go too dark unless you want that darker kind of look. If you want the lights to pop and be true color, then you're going to want to go with a lighter color, a, off color white, or a gray, a light gray. So definitely a good color, definitely a really important thing to think about when you're decorating your backdrop, if you will, if you're going to be doing that stuff. I love it. Pros know what you're looking for when you say that. Sherwin-Williams is great. Yeah. I mean, I will say, I think that paint is Sherwin-Williams. What's up, Crystal? Crystal in the house, coming to us live from vacation. I think she is in the car right now, actually, on the drive. So Crystal, shout out to your road trip. I think you're on a road trip right now. Yeah, the lava lamps bring back memories of my grandparents at my grandparents' house. I will tell you, this particular lava lamp is not going to catch on fire. That is not really lava. That's the thing. It's a lava lamp, but it's not. It's like glitter and stuff inside water. I don't really know what it is, but it's obviously a liquid of some sort. I can shake it up. Like it's definitely, there it goes. It's swirling around. So, I mean, it's not really lava. So I kind of feel bad calling it a lava lamp because it's really not like an actual lava lamp, but I like it. I like it a lot. But it's not gonna burn my house down or melt anything like lava lamps did. Remember, they were dangerous. CK, yeah, she says, how's the merch branding coming? So last week on the show, I talked about I'm going to be offering some merchandise. Totally looking at right. I'm working on designs. I've got some sayings that I want. I've got some stuff I want, but man, it is like, there's a lot to it. I'm trying to do these designs myself, the scrappy way. I could totally hire a designer, but the thing I know is that once I know what design I want and when I'm ready, I'm going to be ready. I don't want to wait on designers. A lot of designers can take time and the process can take time. And I know that it's probably just a matter of me sitting down for a few hours with some vodka and some great music and just cranking some designs out. But I've been really busy, so I probably should just outsource it. But I'm kind of like enjoying the process of tinkering and doing it myself. So I'm working on the actual sayings and stuff. We're definitely gonna have mouse pads, t-shirts. I think I'm probably gonna have a coffee mug for sure. I'm gonna also have some wall art. So a couple of wall art things that you can put up. I just want to be able, and the lava lamp is probably gonna come, but lava lamp is gonna have it's gonna be in the merch. It's gonna be in the branding. But last week I talked about this, how I'm going to be using this company called Press and Sew to use to be able to have you guys order merchandise if you want. That'll have some cool, fun stuff on it. So definitely in the process. I hope to have this stuff ready for you to order by the end of July. So that's kind of my goal. It's kind of my target. Have it all, the shop up and ready for you guys to order by the end of July. And I'll definitely be doing a giveaway to launch all that. And we'll use our giveaway tool and all those fun things for sure. So, oh, great. Interesting thought. So Robin says, I have so few viewers right now. I wish there was a way to collect commenters over a period of time, like doing a giveaway on Friday from all of the week's commenters. that's a cool concept. Like if they could, you could have them post it while, have them, hey, if you want to enter into the giveaway, type in hashtag lava lamp. And then, but when you go into the giveaway tool, pull a winner from maybe 3 streams where that was commented. That's an interesting concept. That's kind of a cool idea, actually. And it makes sense. I mean, if you don't have a ton of people showing up live right now, it might be a little bit tricky for you to use that giveaway tool, because if only 2 people are entering, it's a little bit like lame, if you will, because there's only 2 people. So good point. Now, Robin, something else you could do is you could just come up with that. You wouldn't necessarily be able to use the giveaway tool, but you could totally come up with some different ways. However, here's what I will say. If you start promoting that you're doing a giveaway, so let's say your stream is on Monday, okay, or Friday. We'll say it's Friday. Let's say you're streaming all week, but Friday is kind of like the climatic stream, right? That's like the end of the week stream. It's the party stream, whatever it is, right? You could promote that stream in all of your streams, as well as your email, social media, and be like, hey, make sure you tune in live on Friday for the giveaway. And so you could be promoting it. And then when people know there's going to be a giveaway, they might just be incentivized and enticed to show up live. So you could use this giveaway, that you're doing a giveaway, as a way to kind of promote your stream and get people in there. So, I mean, that's a thought, right? That's a thought. Nice. Jesse Lopez Outdoor says, here soon I'm going to try your transparent GIF trick. I pray I don't completely goof it up. So I'll pull it up. So I did a video for StreamYard, their YouTube channel, and there's an article. So like if you prefer to read how to do it, you can also find that way. But StreamYard, I did a tutorial for them, and they finally published it. So it is there. I will get the link for you. So I hate that you can't get to a video on YouTube without it playing. So here, if you're on my Facebook page or on YouTube, there is the link to that video where I actually do a tutorial on this. So you can find that over on StreamYard's YouTube channel where I did that, but I just put a link up. So that's what Jesse's talking about. There's also a blog article, if you prefer to read, over on their blog. So definitely can check that out. Luis agrees. He says, I'm hands-on about everything to a big fault. Yeah. So here's the thing. Scrappy, my thing is scrappy, not crappy, right? We got to be scrappy to get started. We got to be scrappy to make things happen. But the scrappy can definitely get in our way. So there is a time when you should actually say, I'm not going to do this way anymore. I'm actually going to outsource this. I'm actually going to go ahead and hand this off. I hear children. So there is a time to say, no, I'm not going to be scrappy because it's crappy, right? Again, I say scrappy, not crappy. So do it scrappy, make it happen. But there are times when you can get in your own way. You can be a little too scrappy. So there is a time when you might need to say, you know what, this makes sense for me to go ahead and outsource this, or to go ahead and say, I need help. And you got to know those limitations. You have to know the difference between doing it yourself and outsourcing it to somebody else. See ya. Bye. Love ya. Mwah. Have fun. Okay. See you, Sonny. Play date day. So there is a limitation to that. So I like that he says to a fault, because you have to kind of understand that. So Luis is saying like, hey, to a big fault. If I outsource my merchandise designs, they might be done already, right? They might be done already. But I do want to explore this on my own a little bit first. I do think that DIYing things, when you DIY something, there is value there, because you are now being informed and educated on what goes into it, so that when you do outsource it, you're going to have a little bit better, do a better job of valuing it. So you're going to know like, hey, this is worth spending a lot of money because this is freaking hard. Or I don't want to spend a ton of money because I can do it myself. I can do it myself very well. It's a simple task because I've done it myself. I just don't have time to do it. And that task that I can do myself is getting in the way of the bigger things that I need to do that nobody else can do, like create content. I can't outsource my live show, right? I can't outsource my live show, but I can outsource maybe like the optimization of the YouTube videos after I'm done with my live show, right? I can do it myself. It's time consuming. I don't enjoy it. And I may not even be doing it that well. that's probably an item that I should outsource to a virtual assistant to be doing, right? So sometimes that whole scrappy concept, you have to really be able to weigh things out. But I do like doing things yourself first, or at least dabbling in it, so that you do know, I don't need to pay somebody $225 an hour to go in and optimize my YouTube channel. It doesn't need to happen. You know what I mean? I don't need to pay somebody $800 for a, little t-shirt design. I can do it myself but I am willing to pay, X dollars less than $800 for a t-shirt design. If you want to pay $800 for a t-shirt design, by all means, go for it. That's fine. I'm not paying $800 for a t-shirt design, but there you go. Jesse says, I hope to incorporate some funny things into the stream. Yeah, I also would say, Jesse, don't be afraid to make your GIF upside down. Like maybe like do a funny GIF of you like, I don't know, hanging. Like you would record yourself like this. Right? And then you could literally make it upside down. That's actually one I kind of want to make. I want to make myself hanging upside down. So there's one. What's the name of the merch company? That's what I need from out. It's Press and Sew. It is PRESS in sew.com. So Press and Sew. So this is the website right here. Press and Sew. PRESS in SOW.com. Press and Sew. So, last week I actually was wearing my shirt that I bought our friend here, James Hicks. I was wearing his shirt right here. So this is the shirt I was wearing last week. And I got to tell you, it is soft. It is comfy. I freaking love it. So I'm really excited to be able to offer some merchandise of my own through the Press and Sew company. They're amazing people. So for sure. You guys were saying something earlier I missed. Hold on. Cool. Oh, first of all, James says I need to do a branded lava lamp. Sylvia at Press and Sew said, she's like, we can figure that out. We can figure out a way to do it. We can do it. So definitely all over that. I mean, I'm like, let's do it. Oh, thanks, Mark. You said my background looks great. I missed your comment earlier. So yeah, appreciate that. Okay. So let me see here. I saw a question. Chris says, any good ideas for giveaways besides Amazon and Starbucks? I know branded stuff is better, but in the meantime. So here's the thing. Giveaways don't have to be expensive. I think when people hear giveaway, they always go to this place of, oh my gosh, it's going to be expensive. Like, oh my gosh, I'm going to have to spend a lot of money. No, you absolutely do not have to do that. So you can absolutely, you could do a giveaway of a 30-minute coaching session. Chris, I know coaching isn't necessarily what the business that you're in, but you could do, let's say you can give somebody, hey, I'll do a giveaway. I'll spend 15 minutes with you brainstorming the decorations for your, party. Or maybe you do coaching. I think you do have some clients where you do some coaching. You could offer 30 minutes of your time to help them with something, right? That's just you spending 30 minutes of your time. It doesn't cost you anything other than your time, which your time is valuable, but it's also valuable to your audience. Just as valuable as a $50 gift card maybe, right? So there are definitely some things. I also like using giveaways for giving away your own things. So if you have products of your own, giving those things away. Amazon gift cards are great because people can go spend it on something they want. I always say, encourage them to use that Amazon gift card for something that's related to your world or your business. So for example, if I were going to do a gift card, giveaway of an Amazon gift card, I might say, today we're going to do a giveaway and I'm going to give away a $30, Amazon gift card that I hope that you'll use to go buy lights, or whatever, for your streams. Today I'm going to give away a $30 gift card to, Fiverr.com. Hopefully you'll use it to go hire somebody to design some intro videos for you. Those people can use it for whatever they want, but by doing that, you're relating it. So then if they do go use that gift card to buy lights for their live videos, who are they going to think of when they buy those and actually put them together? If they use the $30 Amazon gift card to go buy, a new cover for their chair upstairs, they're not going to really think about you, and they're not going to think about you. They might think about you when they sit in that chair and sit on that chair cover, but they're not going to think about you when they're in the business mindset, which is what you want. You want them thinking about you when they're in the mindset of whatever it is you help with, right? So I always like to say, encourage them to use that gift card for something that's related to what you do. But you could also do, I'm answering Chris's question, you can also do partnership stuff, collaboration stuff. If you have a book that you love, buy a book and say, it's been a while since I've busted out Crystal's book. If you want to, I've given these away before. Crystal's book, people that want to do podcasts. And it's a great book. And I do giveaways with this. And I've even made her do signed copies. See? Signed copies of the book. So yeah, I mean, do things like that. There's lots of things you can do. I just always say, try to make it related to your business if you can. Okay, so she is a business coach. Okay, at first I was like, wait, she's not a business coach, and then I was like, oh no, yes she is. So Chris is one of those people where she has built a business of her own. Now she coaches others and helps others build the same type of business. So she's one of those examples for sure. Yeah, lava lamp keychains as merch. I like it. Okay, I'm liking that. There you go. Jennifer says, during the winter months, we've given away milk chocolate squares wrapped with our logo. They were a huge hit. That's super smart. I love it. I like that idea a lot. This is fun. Yeah. So you guys are liking the idea about giving away your time. I definitely think that this does two things. It's free, like I said, other than your time. But two, it is also... you're giving them a sample of you. You're giving them a taste of what it would be if you're actually going to sell them something, a package later. Robin makes a great point here too. Hit up your small business friends for giveaways. Totally love this. Like if they buy stuff from, Crystal's a small business. She's an infopreneur. She's an online entrepreneur. She teaches people how to, launch and market their businesses with podcasts. Fantastic. Like she's a small business. I'm a small business, right? But local small businesses, go find something at your local coffee shop, like a t-shirt or a mug, and talk about it. Again, try to find things that are relatable, but I love the idea of supporting other small businesses. I love that for sure. Ooh, another good example. Peter says a 15-minute spot on your live. So again, depending on what you do and how you're showing up in your stuff, definitely a really good idea for a giveaway is to offer a hot seat or hey, I'll tell you what, you come, I will put you on my podcast. I'm going to interview you. I'm going to do a giveaway. I'll interview you for the podcast. I'll give you a 15-minute way to showcase you and who you are. If that fits your podcast, right? So I could offer a giveaway and offer for you guys to come on the show. Either we could do a hot seat on the show, or I could give you 15 minutes of fame where you can share your, worldly news and worldly, knowledge with people to help them. So I love that idea that Peter, you're still awake, my friend. You're still awake. So Louise says, as a boudoir photographer, I plan to give away a spa basket through Amazon. That is so smart. Super, super, super smart. Definitely love this idea. So a boudoir photographer, as you guys know, it's when, people get, they I don't know how to describe it because sometimes people are in lingerie and sometimes they're not, but like it's just meant to empower body image and all those things. So I do like that. And a spa basket is perfect. Hey, let them get ready for their photo shoot. I like that idea a lot. John says, I just checked and you can buy custom printed lava lamps. Yeah, Sylvia told me. She's like, we can make it happen. It can happen. John says it's super easy to do that hot seat and bring people in using StreamYard. This is totally true. So with StreamYard, you can definitely add someone to the stream and you can let them come in. You can send them the invite link and they can join the stream. So just be sure that you have some thoughts and some guidelines around that when you do it. And that is because you want to make sure, for one, here's one trick. If you're going to open it up and let people come in, like if you do a giveaway, then that's different. You know that person, right? You know who they are. You can have a conversation with them beforehand. But if you're going to do a live hot seat, make sure that before they have their camera on, and make that a requirement. Like you have to have your camera on before I bring you on screen, because you would never want that person to not have their camera on. You add them to the screen and then they turn their camera on, and I mean, they might be getting ready for their boudoir shoot. I don't know, but you know what I'm saying? You got to be careful about that. So those, John says, I inspire people by keeping my clothes on. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, definitely. Totally true. See, exactly. So Jesse is saying the same thing. If you do that hot seat, set out some rules for them so they don't damage your brand. Totally agree. If language is not, okay, make sure they know that certain things. Definitely be careful for sure. So when you're going to do a hot seat, if you're going to bring them on live. But I like the idea that Peter shared about sharing this. I like the idea about it, but preparing ahead of time. You can totally do it live, but oh my God. Okay, before we close today, I want to show you guys this amazing, fun thing. Now, I will say this also. If you found this valuable, John Pullum's here. He's going to keep harassing me if I don't keep saying this, but I am trying to raise some funds to buy some new lights, some new stuff for the studio, and to show some things and share some things. My lights are scrappy. These are scrappy lights. The ones in these tubes right here and here, well, you can't see the bottom one. I got them for $20 at Walmart. The ones in here are, here and here are colored light bulbs that work with your Echo devices or your Google devices, right? And they're fine, but they're all different. Right? They're all different. They're all set up different. And then the ones behind down here, I have 2 lamps down there that are actually like bars that are supposed to go underneath like kitchen cabinets. The thing I hate about these lights is that they don't maintain memory. So every time I turn on my studio, they show up in their raw form, which can't even show you because I don't even know how to do it. They show up in their raw form. These are blue. These 2 stay, but the back ones are like just a regular light. And I have to hit the buttons every time. So I want to get lights that are actually made for streaming, made for these backgrounds, that are integrated with an app, probably go with the Govee brand. And I want to have a setup that's like totally integrated. And I want it to be a smart setup, meaning so I can tell my Echo device, turn on the studio, things like that. So I'm raising money to do this. And if you guys want to help and be a part of that, if there were things I shared with you today, they're going to help you move the needle forward, feel free to go buy me some tacos, right? Buy me a taco. Just simply go to buymeacoffee.com/Melanie Diane, and you'll be able to get there. So John, please, please, please tell me you're proud of me, right? So, okay, here's what I got. I want to show you guys something. So I want you to tell me if you liked this. Now, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to try something. Hold on. I want to try something really quick. I want to see if it's going to work. Sometimes it gets a little finicky. Okay, hold on. I'm going to try. Oh, yes. Okay, here we go. Mute. We're going to go with, I got to pick a mic that's not actually, oh no, the mic is muted. The mic doesn't matter. The speaker matters. Okay, there we go. I think. Actually, I'll just do this and turn this down. Okay. I'm going to enter the studio. Lava cam. I want to show you guys something that I figured out that I think you guys are really going to like. That is not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted either. Here. Is that going to work? Tell me. Don't break on me now. Bear with me. I'm going to show you something really, really cool. Okay, it's going to be a jerk and not work. It worked a second ago. Hold on. I'm trying to enter the studio twice. I want to enter so you see what it's... Oh, okay. I guess it is going to work. Okay, it's going to let me do it, but I'm literally going to be double the same person. I was trying to do a different look so you guys could... second view, whatever. Okay. Mute. That mic. Okay, hold on. I gotta make sure my audio doesn't create an echo. We're good. Okay, so I'm gonna add myself as a guest. Oh, hey, there's 2 of me. Hi. Okay, so here's the deal. Do you see the background, right? That is a static background, okay? Static background. What you can do is in your background, you can absolutely have an animated background. It has to be a GIF file and it has to be less than 3 megabytes. So we designed this. I showed this in Canva. Here, let me get to the right screen. This is what you're going to see. So this is what we did. So you see this right here. I exported this as a GIF file. Now I will tell you, GIFs can be large. I have a file size of 1280 by 720. That is not fully optimized because I am streaming in 1080, but it works. It gets the job done. Somebody bought me a coffee. Hold on. Who did? LA Photography. Well, thank you so much. Appreciate it. See, that's a little stream alert that we figured out on a few streams a few weeks ago. Thank you so much. I do appreciate that so much. Okay, let's go back to this view really quick. So what we have here is this. You can upload this file as a GIF file. Now, I will tell you that anytime I've tried to design these GIFs as 1080, they're too big. The file size is too big. So when I go with 720, it works. Also, you notice that the timing on this is about 5 seconds. If you go above that, the file size gets larger. There are ways you can create optimized GIF files, but this is what's worked for me. So now let me go back to this because you're going to see more of the background. Check this out. How cool is that? Now there's a little glitch because this GIF has a glitch in it. I mean, come on, can we talk about how cool this is, right? So you can absolutely have animated backgrounds inside StreamYard. I will say you can do it. There's a way you can make these so that they don't glitch. Oh, who else is buying me a coffee? You guys are awesome. Robin's Egg Blue, thank you so much. You're here too. So thank you for being here. You guys, this is awesome. I super duper appreciate you. I'm totally going to involve you in all the fun stuff when we do the amazing, awesome, like lights. Okay. So you're totally going to be a part of this, but check this out, you guys, 2 meals for the price of 1. So look, all that is an animated GIF I made in Canva. I export it as a GIF file and you upload it to your background. Now you cannot do this on the free plan. You cannot do this on the free plan of StreamYard. So if you want to play around with this, you need to go sign up for StreamYard through me. I can get you a 14-day free trial of StreamYard where you can play around with this feature. So, I mean, I think it's awesome. Here's the thing I will say. This works when you are sharing your screen like such, right? It works when you're in interview mode like such, okay? And like this one doesn't apply. This one does. This one does, right? These different views that you get when the background comes into play. It can be distracting. And here's the thing I think. I like my background, but you know what? It blends in a little bit with me. So I might want to think about something that's maybe provides a little more contrast. So your backgrounds, that's something to think about. So when you're on screen and you have your background, if it's all the same color, it may not provide enough contrast for you. So I might want to consider a tweak in my design that pulls some of the other supporting colors. But how I did this by I designed an animated GIF inside StreamYard or Canva, exported it, put it into the backgrounds, which you have to be on a paid plan to be able to upload backgrounds. So either the basic or the professional, and then you can customize your backgrounds. So super, super fun. Yes. So thank you, Robin. Appreciate it. Definitely appreciate it. I have seen you on YouTube as the Robin's Egg Blue Creations. So I did not know you're the same one. I appreciate you clarifying that. You're obviously watching on Facebook today. But yeah, a lot of times you're watching over on YouTube and you are Robin's Egg Blue Creations. So super cool. Thank you so much for the tacos, Robin. So yeah, I wanted to show this to you guys. The trick is definitely to get it under 3 megabytes. That is definitely the trickiest part. Designing GIFs, making GIFs, you can do them with videos. You can actually take a video and make it a GIF. But a lot of times when you do the GIF or the video version and make it a GIF, it's a large file size. So just something to think about. But now that you know that you can do this, think about the applications that you use, whether it be Canva, Wave Video, Placeit, Kapoing, any of those that you can actually export GIFs. If you can get under 3 megabytes, you can make an animated background. I would also say, Mike with Never Let the Machine Win is saying that's a smooth animated GIF. I will say, I do think smooth is probably the way to go. I am going to kind of test and see how I feel about some fast ones. I think that it can be a little too stimulating if you're not careful. So think about this. You're adding more noise, okay? More noise, and I'm using that word, to your stream. If you want people to be focused on you and you don't want them to get distracted by some busy background or some busy thing that's going on, maybe you don't do the animated background. But if you're going to go with one, I do think that smooth is probably the way to go. So I do like that Mike pointed that out. I did kind of want to point that out for sure. Can you add a border to those frames? Oh, what's up? Thank you, Chris Andell, for the tacos. I appreciate that so, so, so much. Yes, thank you so much, Chris. Definitely going to be... We're getting close. We're going to get to my goal. We're going to be buying some new lights. It's going to be fantastic. I'll take you shopping with me probably, let you kind of figure it out. So CK says, can you add a border to those frames? A nice little border would do the trick to separate you, the frames. Can you add a border to those frames? Oh, are you talking about when I'm like this, CK? If you don't mind, the border around me, meaning up in here, right? Up in here. Is that what you're talking about? you can't do that in StreamYard natively. You can design an overlay that does it. So a lot of people, if they want to, is that what you're referring to, CK? I think that might be what you're referring to, but I'm not sure. Essentially, you can design an overlay and do it that way. I don't like messing with this because it is so easy to get the overlay wrong, click on the wrong thing, and you got to click on it, and then you got to click off of it before you change scenes. I don't like that. It's just not the way I really want, but a lot of people do it and they do it really, really well. But anyway, so Ariana's here. Hello, Ariana. Yep, she's like, I'm saying hi, but I gotta go. Ariana, you're gonna want to check out the replay. We talked about all kinds of cool stuff today. Yeah, so exactly. Future Cars My Life. Replay's always there for sure. Cool. Chris, again, thank you for those tacos. I really appreciate it. John says, movement draws people's attention away from things. As a magician, I use that all the time. Since you want them to focus on you and not what is moving, I'd stay away from it. So he makes a great point. Again, I don't like the busyness of this one. This is just something I already had and kind of tried it. I definitely think that John is making a great point. I think if you're going to go with it, I think you go with something that's extremely muted. So something dark, something just not a lot there. However, some people might want this, John, because maybe their stream is just a little bit quieter. Some people do music, they play music, and they're not really talking. They're just playing music. There's things like that. I think motion backgrounds would be great for something like that supports it, although it could throw off the beat, I suppose. If you're a crafter, if you're making things and you're not talking a lot and you're just showing stuff, maybe you could do something that's, again, very simple, not too busy, not too crazy, not too fast. I do think John makes a great point. You definitely want to be careful, but to the point of drawing attention, it's going to stop the scroll. I do think that having the animated background does draw attention and it makes people want to see what's going on. It's like, oh, that's really cool. That's a fancy looking thing. It's not that fancy. It's pretty scrappy. I just made a GIF and uploaded it in StreamYard, right? But to John's point, this might be a little bit simpler, cleaner. These, in my opinion, probably need more contrast. Something like this provides more contrast. But again, that's busy. Something like this, look at me, I pop now, I stand out in this background. This used to be my background that I used to use, but I felt like it blended too much. I didn't like it. So I'm still working on what background do I want when I'm in my view, right? My other view. So these are all great points. These are all things to think about. I like the animation, but I think I'd want more contrast in my animation. Oh, what's up? We got tacos coming in. Someone anonymous, thank you so much for the taco. Super duper appreciate y'all for sure. So you guys, with that, let's just say that this was one heck of a show. We went through a lot today. Oh, the only thing we didn't do was dial in my lights. It's the only thing we didn't do. We did a lot. We talked about a lot of things today. We talked about Canva's new feature of, having where you can record yourself on stream, on screen. So I showed that in the very beginning. We talked about it, basically got us into Canva. We talked about Canva a lot today. I showed how I made my animated Stream Deck buttons in Canva. And then I just showed you how to have an animated GIF, export that file as long as it's under 3 megabytes, adding it to the backgrounds of StreamYard, and you can have an animated background. We also talked about a bunch of other stuff, questions that people asked. So many of you were so generous today in buying me tacos. I super duper appreciate that. I definitely love you all so much. Sorry for throwing you off with the schedule this week, but we'll be back on the regular schedule next week on Tuesday at 2:00. So make sure that you subscribe. You do not want to miss a beat when I go live for sure. So definitely make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Click the notification button so that you get notified when I go live and if I upload any new tutorials, like how to do an animated GIF background and add it to StreamYard background and have an animated background like I might do soon. So appreciate you guys and tune in next week for sure. Tuesday for sure. Chris says, I love it being a Wednesday. Well, dang it, Ooh, Future Cars Man Life will be in Boston. That's okay. You can always watch the replay, right? You can always watch the replay. So, all right, my friends, I will talk to you guys next week. I appreciate y'all. And until next time, go have a great day and I'll see you soon. Bye.